We go hard and in-depth.
The real discourse and commentaries right here
on Nigeria Info.
This is a clear situation of funny man die, funny man burial.
What kind of marriage is that?
You are calling it marriage. In that fact, now what?
Isn't there a tradition like when you're pissed, you can walk away? You don't have that tradition?
The radio at its finest.
It's 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk.
Dailies today.
Dailies today.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Good morning to you once again, Lagos, Nigeria. Sheriff Quadry over here. Nice to meet you as well. Let's begin. The papers are here. Welcome to the second part of Dailies today. Chumality has done his job to bring you updates from the world of sports. We're going to start the papers, the second part, with the Guardian newspaper. By the way, you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can watch live right now and start dropping your comment on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch both on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's begin. The Guardian newspaper. Tax reform advances as Senate debates clauses retain VAT at 7.5%. That's in the Guardian newspaper this morning. Military kills over 13,000 terrorists, rescues 10,000 hostages in 2 years. Why is my shaka? Wait. I don't know where it is. I need to give the military some shakere. Good. Military kills over 13,000 terrorists, rescues 10,000 hostages in 2 years. That story is on page 4 if you're interested. We have disbursed 54 billion naira to 303 schools. 293,000 students, says NEL Fund. Sorry, just is on page 3. Okay. Court admits tapes of Kanu ordering Tinubu Wike's death. Burning of FG property. The story is on page 7. Court admits tapes of Kanu ordering Tinubu Wike's death. Burning of FG property. Page 7 of the Guardian newspaper. 2027 LP imperiled by counter sanctions, defections, infighting. The story is on page 6. Is this the end of Labour Party? That would be too short of a lifespan. 500 aspirants jostle for 57 council chairmanship seats in Lagos. We had this conversation the other day, and I asked you, I remember asking whether you're aware that there's going to be local government council poll in Lagos, who your candidates, who you are voting for, if you're voting at all, and why you're not voting if you're not voting. And very few people, maybe I got 2 calls, maybe 3, maximum that day. And that tells me something. Tells me something. Well, you can read up on page 5 of the Guardian newspaper, the council poll story, Lagos council poll story. You can read it up on page 5 of the Guardian newspaper. The All Progressives Congress in Lagos has indicated the adoption of consensus for its chairmanship and councillorship primary decisions, appealing to members to put their party's interest above personal interests. The party yesterday, during its Lagos State Stakeholders meeting held at its secretariat, noted that no fewer than 500 aspirants are jostling for the 57 chairmanship seats, saying that the best thing is to adopt consensus to ensure unity. Specifically, Deputy Governor of Lagos, Obafemi Hamza, said that consensus had been the tradition of the party, and adopting it would further strengthen the party in the state against the opposition. Also speaking, Chairman of the Governors Advisory Council, GAC, Tajuddin Olusi, said that the aspirants should support the party in its decision. However, Chairman of APC Electoral Committee Babatunde Ogala, SAN, maintained that the upcoming election is important because the president is from Lagos State, and as such, all eyes would be on the state. APC adopt consensus method, appeals to aspirants to accept decisions. Tension as Argon chairman Kolade Alabi slums at meeting. No more lamentations. We will take our destiny into our own hands. Youths won. Those are the writers to that story. Okay. You can read further though. The story continues. You can read further. 500 aspirants jostle for 57 council chairmanship seats in Lagos. It's in the Guardian newspaper. Let's move on to the Vanguard now. The Vanguard has quite a number of stories. Defections, one party states will lead to anarchy. Jonathan, that story is on page 8. We took this story earlier, but I didn't go into detail of that story. Former President Goodluck Jonathan and Mike Ozekome SAN have warned that any attempt to through the back door impose a one-party system on the nation's political space would surely suffocate the country and possibly lead to confusion and anarchy. Giving his tribute yesterday in Abuja during a memorial lecture and day of tribute for the late former Federal Commissioner for Information and South-South leader Edwin Clark, the former president noted that a one-party state might not be an evil thing because Julius Nyerere of Tanzania used it to unite his country because of many tribes, but was procedural and not through manipulation. According to him, if one-party state has become desirable for the country, the process must be thorough, systemic, and not by accident political manipulation. The fear of the former president is coming against the backdrop of the gale of defections sweeping through the ranks and strongholds of the country's opposition parties, including the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, the Labour Party, the LP, and the New Nigeria People's Party, the NNPP, to the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. Jonathan, who described the late South-South leader as his father, said that there was no need to look for any replacement for Clark because it would not be achievable. You can read further. Mike Ozekome also said a few things in that report. Silence as a silent killer. How stigma hampers mental health struggles. Silence as a silent killer. How stigma hampers mental health struggles. That story is on pages 14 and 15 of the Vanguard newspaper. Governor Alia alleges plot to destabilize Benue, remove him from office. That story is on page 13. Governor Alia alleges plan to destabilize Benue, remove him from office, page 13. One would wonder why it is so difficult to stop the killings in Benue. I mean, if you're talking about Borno, we know how big Borno is. We know how large that land area is. But Benue, even though big, but not as big as Borno, not as as complicated, as complex as Borno. Something should have been done about Benue years ago. LG suspends Abia Governor Kingibe for others. IGP sets up special police units for elite protection. That story I saw yesterday. I wasn't exactly sure where that story was headed. Well, let's take a look at it. The story reads, IGP sets up special police units for elite protection. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has set up a special police unit to provide adequate security for the elite in the country. The Commander Special Protection Unit, SPU, Base 23 of the Nigerian Police, Mina, Niger State, Chief Superintendent of Police, CSP Hassan Sani, revealed this during the passing out of the 50 participants of the Special Protection Unit, Base 23 Mina, which was held at the Justice Idris Legbo Kutigi International Conference Center. Sani explained that the SPU Special Protection Unit was newly established by the Inspector General of Police in view of increasing demand for elite protection services in the country. He said the 50 participants had gone through a 2 weeks comprehensive basic training program with a curriculum designed to instill discipline and sharpen practice skills to uphold professionalism. CSP Sonny said during the 2 weeks training, the modules covered include VIP protection, escort and convoy movement, combat parades and formation, firearms handling and shooting range, martial arts, martial arts and self-defense, first aid and basic firefighting skills. The elites have won again. Uncle Jimmy will say that you've been bound to the Philistine, eh? I'm gonna drop this one, Jerry. Let me go and pick up these days. What's the time? 7:41. So I have a minute to go. Let's have a minute to take this story. Okay, no. No. Let me not take this day. This day is stale. The one that the copy that I was given. I'm sure that the copy for Thursday is probably somewhere in the building. So let's use that opportunity to come take your thoughts this morning. 0201 277 0993. That is 0201 277 0993. And 0201 465 7190. This one is for the ladies, okay? 0201 465 7190. If you're calling me, please note that you are speaking for 60 seconds. That's 1 minute. I'm going to start with messages from YouTube. That's where I'm starting from. I have this one here that says okay. Blair Anya says 13,000 terrorists. Air Force is not an institution. I immediately believe where this kills within or outside Nigeria. Where were these killings? Within or outside Nigeria? If within, in what states? They can't just drop figures like this without explanation. That's Blair Anya who dropped that. This person says, Bimbo says, Peter Obi, who cannot organize Labour Party, wanted to be Nigeria's president. I hope Nigerians have now realized they never made a mistake not electing him as president. That's Bimbo Ola on YouTube. Let me take one more from YouTube. Feyi on YouTube says 2 weeks training only, and one can be proficient in firearms handling. Well, I think that these people most likely are already police officers anyways. That's my thinking, that they are already police officers. They just move them out of the general force and train them specially to be able to protect the Baba Layes and Yellow Jazz, and you get what I'm saying. Who is going to protect me by, eh? Am I not VIP? Oh, and they will now say that we should come and pay so that they can give us elite this thing, special protection. I should be protected though. I'm VIP. I'm VIP. I'm an elite. But I'm okay, let me come to the telephone line. Let me come to the telephone line. All right. Please turn off your radio. You've got 60 seconds to share your thought, okay? 60 seconds. All right, let's start. Good morning to you. Your call is you're gonna have to call me back. I'm sorry. Please do call me back. That's not cool. Good morning to you. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Sharif.
Yes, please, sir.
Yeah, my name is Nathaniel. I'm calling from Lekki.
Nathaniel, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I listened to the news headline this morning. It's quite disheartening. In fact, the killing, okay, I heard when you read about the meeting that was said about how to further protect the killing, stop the killing, I mean. It is quite absurd. I told my friend last week, I said that let us bet. I can place my salary on this, that before next week there's going to be another killing. And it was like, no, the government about that. I wanted. The thing is that there's nothing that will happen. The government is clueless about this. And it's not surprising because in this sophisticated world where we have drones and sophisticated weapons that can be used to tackle this, it shows that our politicians are not serious. And then over the formation of SPU, Special Protection Unit, for the elite, that is another. So the elite are the human beings. What are the others? Ordinary animals, right? They don't deserve protection. So if they can do that for the elite, why can't they do that for those who are being killed in Benue, in Plateau, and in other parts of the country? So this thing is going to be a very big scam because you now see police will start.
Your call dropped, Nathaniel. Thank you, though. Thank you. Your time was up, anyways, but thank you. Good morning to you.
Mr. Sheriff.
Morning, sir.
Morning. My name is Robert.
Welcome, Robert.
I'm just surprised about that guy that impregnated 10 girls.
10 girls, okay.
Now, Percy. Then you said 5 months, Abi?
In 5 months, yes.
They should not allow that guy to enter the street. They should hold that guy serious.
He should not leave the village.
They should not, Sheriff. This guy will cause more havoc if they release him to the public. They should tie him somewhere. You understand?
Okay.
Wow. Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning.
This is Bia from Sule.
Welcome, Bia.
Thank you. So regarding the SPU, I'm a bit confused. Isn't this the same IGP that said he wanted to take the police away from the elite? Didn't we hear that in the news recently? Okay, and now he's made a special unit for them. It is well in this country. Well done.
Thank you, too, for calling. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Oh, that call dropped. Let's take this one here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Sheriff, my name is Eyo from Ikorodu.
Let's hear you. What's your story?
The special unit is like a source of internal generated revenue to the police. You know how much this elite pay to police authority before they assign police to you, and you wanted to stop it. There's no way. And so you and I, we are just poor people. There's no way they can give it to us. Those people pay heavily to the police authority before they assign police to you. So that's why they can specially train people and send it to them. Secondly, on the aspect of the army saying they have killed 13,000, Nelson said they have disbursed this. See, it's a template they are using for campaign for 2027. You understand? We know this APC, they want to tell us the achievement they've achieved now. So by 2027, they will now be, using that as a yardstick for us to vote for. They thought they are very wise. We are wiser than them, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Very wiser than them. On WhatsApp, local government election is always a scam as there is no room for opposition. Hence, it's going to be a field day for APC. Babade from Igbogbo sent Tarim Babade, thank you. The chaos in LP is handiwork of APC. If not, why has INEC taken time to implement the court decision? The moles in the party are the brains behind all the katakata. No name attached to that, but I guess she sent this in from the UK. I've got another one from Ayobami in Alagomeji. He says, go and look for money or make Uncle Jimmy with all his money to you. We what? I don't understand that part. He said, it is really sad. This oligarch system we are practicing will ruin this country, but it seems they don't want to repent at all. Their wickedness is increasing every day. Ayobami, thank you for sending in your thoughts. The police providing security for the elite is not funny at all. We need to understand the implications of the situation. These guys are preparing to alienate themselves from the masses, and we are going into full-blown dictatorship. Sheriff, the media should condemn this, and Nigeria should understand that this is a disaster. That's Ugo from Suleri who dropped that on WhatsApp. I'm going to quickly cross over to our live stream. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube. Okpo, please forgive me if it's Okpo or Okpo. You Nigerians, please wise up. The elites are getting protection while killings in Benue Plateau is still going on. Please, the police and the military should try and use the roads. That's upward on Facebook. Patrick is also on Facebook. I want to ask if the elites will be paying, the salaries of the police and also buy their equipment, the guns and the uniforms, or it's our general public funds that will be used to fund this project. That's Patrick who is asking that question. Umar says SPU for elites is a money-making unit for the officers. Ademola says SPU, this is sad. The police force just formalized the whole system of only the elite deserves protection. That's Ademola on Facebook. Let me go to the live stream on YouTube. Take one or two that we can take. Ori Sumade Lawal says MKO had a private security firm protecting his family back then. He hired 50 officers from the firm. So also many other VIP hired from the firm. The security firm was Corporate Guide. That's their name, Abi. Corporate Guide. That's what somebody was saying that, look, there's no need for this. We could license security firms. I am sure that we have security firms anyways that can do this job, as a matter of fact. Okay. Victor Jimmy Adeife says the apprentice that impregnated 10 girls in 5 months is a reincarnation of King Solomon. How now? It took me months to even woo my wife. Victor. Well, maybe your wife was playing hard to get. I mean, she wanted you. She's just playing hard to get. Maybe. It's not that you're bad, Olumide Oni on YouTube says, why not work on building private security outfits like civilized environs to provide security for the elites that can afford it, and set out the rules of engagement and protection of rights. That's Olumide Oni on YouTube who dropped that. Somebody is saying that I don't have money, but I have mouth, so you're a VIP. It's money that you used to be VIP. How many people that have mouths are VIPs? If you have mouths, you have mouths now. Anybody can just mess with you. But if you're a VIP, let's say Dangote now just invite you. Say that I've come again with Dangote. Oh yeah, say it. I will say my own. Let's say Dangote just call me now to come and have lunch with him in Lekki, and you think that he will not send right to say, okay, go and bring Sheriff. Who send right now? What are you saying? Abi Alaji, you not send right. You send right now. You send right and say, don't worry, they'll come and pick you. That's how it's done. That's how you know a VIP. Okay, let me get back to telephone lines. We'll come to Twitter in a moment. That is X. We'll come to Twitter in a moment. Let's take one or two calls before we do that. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Good man, yeah.
Welcome.
So you see, they want to get SPU services. You see these people. You know what they want to do now? They just want to separate themselves from Nigerians. Like solar panel, they want to get the solar 10 billion budget they want to use to get solar for themselves, so that they will now leave all of us in darkness. They'll be enjoying it alone for themselves. That's what it's all about now. And we, the people, we don't even exercise our rights. That's why these people keep on doing this. It's your fundamental civil democratic rights to protest like they do in other climes. That's the only language these people understand. And you sit down just talking here, and you think anything will change with that? Let's rise up and take this nation back from these people's hands. Get it. Thank you.
Thank you, Godman. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Good morning to you.
Hello. Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Friday from Igwelere.
Let's talk.
Sheriff, that question you asked about a local government chairman election, I don't even know whether, if not for only Nigeria, it's for Sheriff. that we are hearing it. Sheriff, you know that those days in the 80s and early 90s, this local government election is even more important than the president and the governor election for us. Because they were the one closer to us.
Yeah.
But now, we don't care because you elect a local government election, maybe one governor will just come tomorrow and disband them and put caretaker committee for the next 4 years. So that's why we lost interest, Sheriff. For the state police, maybe because these people said the other day, somebody said that if this killing continue, maybe one day hunger continue, the people may revoke. That's why they are trying to create this police to guide VIP.
The SPU,
so,
okay.
Yes, Sheriff. What are the banter? Why they can't look for banter everywhere? We have many bouncers that have movement.
Bouncers are different people.
No, you go to my two, you see some straight bouncer boys that guide all these all those park chairmen.
So you're saying that VIPs should use those people?
Yes, so they should use the Sheriff.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you, Friday. Thank you for calling. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you. That was freaking hilarious.
Hello.
Good morning.
Sheriff.
Yes.
This is market woman. I want to talk about that boy.
Okay.
That give so that boy now have 10 children, Abi.
He will, most likely.
So let his state do something about his system. We don't need much bastard in this country again, so that we will not produce more again. That is my suggestion about this matter. Thank you.
Yeah, but they are not. Are they bastards? I'm not sure that he has denied any one of them. That's why they are attributing the 10 to him. Yeah. Or there's another. Okay, anyways. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sherry.
Yes, please. Morning to you.
This is Mike from Ikudu.
Welcome, Mr. Mike. Welcome.
I bet this your class and elite class they are finding. I even want to ask, I didn't attend the General Police College. Is their training part of carrying local government chairman wife bag or first lady bag? After you see a 2-star, is it ASP they call them also? Carrying first lady bag. Is it part of the training? My brother has said they should look for bouncers if they want private protection.
Okay.
On the election coming in Lagos, I don't know if it's election or selection at Ikui. Thank you. God will help us.
All right. Oh, sorry. I thought you were done when you said God will help us. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Yes,
this
please.
Is Osage from
Welcome.
Korodu.
Welcome, Osage. Welcome.
Of all that is happening, now that APC is operating like a brotherhood, my major concern in this country is not all this that are happening. My major concern is that Nigerians, they have short memories when it comes to suffering. Soon as they come out now with campaign money, these people that are complaining now will be the first people at the forefront. They will go and collect and put in their pocket and come back here and start talking until we as Nigerians decide to deliver ourselves from these people. Until we stop to collect their useless money and stand firm. Otherwise, we will not go anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. Lagos, this is how far we can go on Dailies today, the second part for today. Thank you all for being a part of it. Have you ever witnessed an accident scene before, where an accident occurred, either a motor accident or whatever kind of accident, even in your homes? I've seen a video of a man who I think lost consciousness, and he was saved by his little daughter. What that little girl was doing saved his life. There are people like that, as little as she is. They are called first responders. What do you do if someone collapses while you're playing? How do you help that person till he or she gets help or help arrives? That's our next conversation. It could be motor accident as well. What steps you have to take? Stay here on Nigeria Info. Let's bring you the news first.
This is the most talked about talk station in Nigeria.
Ask my husband to do something. He doesn't want to. He has been a lazy man all his life.
Nigerians think raising children should just end up with domestic chores. We're not talking about cognitive abilities, travel to Mars and the sun and the moon. We're thinking of pounding yam and cooking soup.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info. .3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.